Been a lot of change in the Indigenous services side, from Jane Philpott to Seamus O'Regan and now Mark Miller. The Crown relationship portfolio has stayed constant under Carolyn Bennett, and they don't want to mess up too much.
And I believe behind there is Ahmed Hussen, if I'm correct, who is currently the Minister of Immigration. I want to bring Yolande James, former Quebec cabinet minister, provincial cabinet minister, in. A couple of prominent Quebec faces we've seen so far, including who we were just talking about, Mark Miller. You've got Marc Garneau, Minister of Transport, Minister Duclos, who was in family and children and appears to be making a move there. David had talked about how he was rumored to be heading into Treasury Board in the past. Your thoughts on some of the faces we've seen representing Quebec in this cabinet?
Well, maybe for the two, Duclos and Garneau, you know, we were, I think it was Chrissy Clark or maybe it was David who was commenting on the fact that there seems to be a lot of focus on communications and better communicators. I certainly agree with that. But when you look to people like a Duclos and a Garneau, especially a Garneau in the last government, he's not the flashiest communicator, but certainly with respect to handling tough files that the government had to deal with during the last mandate, he's been there. I think of, for example, everything that was happening with respect to the migrants in Oxfam Road here in Quebec. That was a huge issue, and he was able to intervene and deal with that with the former Liberal provincial government and now with the federal one. So I imagine, regardless of the portfolio that Mr. Garneau will be taking today, or if he's staying in transport, he will continue to assume that role. I'm also looking forward to seeing. She hasn't come up yet, but there's a lot of rumors about her moving, but obviously in cabinet, Mélanie Joly, given that she had a really rough start at Heritage. You know, I know across Canada, there's maybe not that much emphasis